This is the first in a series of painting tips that I'm going to share in the next week or so. I'm going to start this series out by talking about my training. I studied with Henry Henschel, who studied with Charles Hawthorne, who studied with William Merritt Chase, and it goes all the way back to Monet. There were two major colorist movements in the 1900s, early 1900s. There was a Sergei Bongard, who was a colorist, and Henry Henschel, who also was a colorist. And they both valued Hawthorne. That's their connection. So my definition of a colorist is somebody who paints in the tradition of Monet, who actually goes out and tries to paint the various light keys of nature. So my definition of a light key, and I'm going to read from my book, is essentially what we are painting then is not the objects or subject in front of us, but the effect of light falling on those objects or subject. When we refer to light key, we are referring not only to the light, but the collection of variables that modify the light falling on the subject, such as time and type of day, the prevailing atmospheric conditions, nearby reflecting surfaces, etc. So essentially, what I focus on is trying to capture that light key. In the tradition of Monet, where he would paint the same subject matter different times of day. So you try to paint like an early morning sunny, or you go back and paint that same scene a gray day. You're going to have two different light keys. So anyway, this is what this is the first of the series, and then tomorrow I'm going to talk about what to think about when you're about to start a painting.